Good morning, everyone. It is Monday morning, July 1st, 2019. I'm Lisa Otto with the Geneva Show Report.
Good morning.
And we are here for the Monday morning news report. So, gotta love Mondays, start of a new work week, a lot going on, back to business. Well, for some it's a vacation week because we had the fourth fall. Well, the fourth will fall on Thursday, so we had festivities this past weekend and more festivities to come in the near weekend. So all week long we have visitors here. Lake Geneva is very busy and a lot of people out and about enjoying the holiday week here in Lake Geneva, so that's great. We love when people come and visit. And on that note, we just came from a bid meeting here in Lake Geneva at Harbor Shores. They have one once a month at 8 a.m. here at Harbor Shores.
And just so people know, BID stands for Business Improvement District.
Right, and they're all about the businesses downtown Lake Geneva and making the area conducive for them to thrive and you know have a great business and have people enjoy the area downtown. So it's all about the downtown district and all the businesses and all the people that make up that area. So it was a great meeting, always is very informative. I do want to mention, this was not mentioned at the bid, but it was mentioned at one of the city's meetings last week. Geneva Jake's is changing to Hannah's at the lake. And I believe this morning they are working on taking down Geneva Jake's sign and getting ready to put up the new sign. However, just because the name is changing does not mean the lovely shop is changing. The shop will stay the same, everything will stay the same, just the name is going to change. So it'll be fun to see what the new sign looks like and how well the new name is received. I think it sounds great and I think it'll be just fine, but we'll keep you posted on that, and when we'll share with you a video when that sign does go up. But at the Business Improvement District, they did discuss a lot of things like events around the area. One of the things they discussed was Venetian Fest and how it is one of the slowest weekends in the summer here in Lake Geneva for downtown businesses.
For retailers and
yes.
restaurants. Yep.
However, a lot of people do come to Lake Geneva just for Venetian Fest. They just don't stay and enjoy the restaurants and the shops as much as the businesses would like.
Because they're eating funnel cakes
Right.
and steak on a stick.
They're at the carnival, they're at the festival. So, you know, a lot of businesses might complain about that, but a good point was made. Those kind of events bring people to Lake Geneva. They give people a good feeling, a good vibe, and intrigue people to want to come back at a later date to Lake Geneva, and you know, a trickle effect. So down the road, they come back and they enjoy different areas of Lake Geneva instead of the festival area. So,
right, they talked about positive, negative, and neutral events. And even if it's a neutral event, they're still happy to have it because they believe
it'll trickle down. In the future, it'll help them.
Like the Cocoa Crawl they mentioned. People may not be shopping that day, but Clearwater gets 500 people into the back of their store that could very well come back. Right.
And some of them for the very first time.
Exactly.
So then they're intrigued to want to come back again.
Yep.
And then they also discussed Winterfest, which is a really good point because it's confusing to us locals even. The sculpting for Winterfest does not start until a Wednesday. But actual Winterfest starts on a Saturday. So when people come from out of town to Lake Geneva to enjoy the sculpting and other areas of downtown Lake Geneva, the sculpting isn't even going on yet, and they're looking for the sculptures.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they expanded it, because it used to just be that weekend of sculpting, but they tried to expand it for locals for midweek activities like the human dog sled and the fires on the beach. But if it doesn't happen, I mean, if it happens before the sculptures, people are confused.
Like, where's Winterfest?
Where's Winterfest? Yeah.
So one of the points made was to start Winterfest on the Wednesday the sculpting starts, and then just carry it on past that, because then the sculptures are here whether they're still intact or not. People still want to come down and check things out and do other things. So that was a great idea, and I really liked that idea. Also, we had Tessa and Sean from the bid who spoke with Stephanie Klett, who is the CEO of Visit Lake Geneva, and they discussed different things like Winterfest and Venetian Fest, and then they also discussed trying to get together as a group, the Visit Lake Geneva group, the bid group and the tourism commission group, so that all three of them are on the same page. And when it comes to different events, they're not duplicating events. They're all working together. They can all answer questions about each other's events, because nobody really knows who puts on the event.
Nobody
They
really
just want to
cares.
come enjoy the event.
Right.
So if all three of them are working together and are knowledgeable about each different committee's events, they can answer questions. They can be more informative to the public when they're out and about. So yeah, it was all great stuff. The other good thing that they brought up was the Hillmore property. Mayor Hartz did give an update on that, and it's going to be more of a city plan for Hillmore, the feasibility plan, instead of a development plan. And
Well, and that goes, he mentioned that goes to finance committee tomorrow.
Right.
So they need to, council needs to approve the funding first.
for that, which is a $53,000 bill. I
Correct.
believe.
Yep.
Okay, so we have that going on, and then they also discussed, Roger Wolf brought up a good point about Wrigley Drive and the lakefront, and you know what can be done with that. And he does know a land planner who would like to come and share ideas with everyone. So at the next bid meeting, he will be invited to come and share some different ideas and views that he has for Wrigley Drive and the lakefront here in Lake Geneva, free of cost, which is a great thing. Good to know people, I guess. So yeah, just a lot going on in Lake Geneva and a lot of new news. So we'll probably wrap this report up, but we'll be back later today with some more weather, road, and news reports. I'm Lisa Otto with the Geneva Show Report. Bye.